The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge may be forced to step up their duties amid a Clarence House Covid-19 crisis. Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, is isolating after testing positive for coronavirus just days after her husband, Prince Charles, caught it for a second time. Kate and William may currently be the most senior royals available to work, as health fears have also engulfed with Queen, with the palace refusing to confirm if she also has COVID, having met Charles days before he tested positive. The Cambridges may be facing immense pressure to cover roles for the firm, as William's father and stepmother recover from the virus. The new Fab Four, Prince Charles, Camilla, and the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, have been praised for their recent efforts of helping the Queen when she recently fell unwell. So it is likely the younger two of four will have to step up to the plate once again. Meanwhile, Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, has tested positive for COVID-19, just days after her husband Prince Charles. Clarence House confirmed today that Camilla, 74, had now been hit by the virus and was self-isolating. A statement from Clarence House said, "Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cornwall has tested positive for COVID-19 and is self-isolating. We continue to follow government guidelines. Camilla is triple vaccinated," sources said. The Duchess carried out a string of engagements last Thursday, the day Charles tested positive for a second time. Camilla described herself as luckily negative the same day, saying of her testing regime during a visit to Thames Valley Partnership in Buckinghamshire, "I've taken it so many times." On that day, Charles, 73, had been expected to visit Winchester but had to cancel at the last minute. Aides said the prince was found to be positive during a routine test, which suggested he was experiencing no strong symptoms, but they declined to go into further details on his medical condition. News of Charles' positive test came just hours after he attended a black tie event held by the British Asian Trust at the British Museum on Wednesday and met scores of people. At the event, which he attended with Camilla, he also gave a speech to 350 guests, which included Chancellor Rishi Sunak and Home Secretary Priti Patel. Meanwhile, concern for the Queen's health was mounted after it was revealed that the monarch was in direct contact with eldest son Charles 2 days before he tested positive. Buckingham Palace said on Thursday that the Queen was not displaying any symptoms, but refused to confirm whether she had tested positive or negative, citing medical privacy. The 95-year-old spent time with Charles last Tuesday when the prince was carrying out an investiture on her behalf at her Windsor Castle home. The Queen has been triple vaccinated so will not need to self-isolate, unless she tests positive. She received her first jab in January 2021 and her second jab in March, while sources say it is believed she got her booster jab in October. Buckingham Palace aides said they would not comment on the Queen's personal health, but a palace source said obviously the situation will be closely monitored. The Queen is understood to be feeling much better recently after regaining her health after a torrid few months. She was forced to spend the night in hospital in October after receiving treatment for an unexplained condition. The Queen has been confirmed to have been in direct contact with Charles, but the monarch is not displaying any symptoms, a palace source said. They declined to say whether or not the Queen had tested negative. The 95-year-old is believed to have spent time with Charles on Tuesday when her eldest son was carrying out an investiture on her behalf at her Windsor Castle home. She is understood to be fully vaccinated so will not be self-isolating, although she will be advised to take daily lateral flow tests for a week. A message on the prince's official Twitter feed stated, "This morning the Prince of Wales has tested positive for COVID-19 and is now self-isolating. HRH is deeply disappointed not to be able to attend today's events in Winchester and will look to reschedule his visit as soon as possible." The announcement of the positive test was made just after midday, about 12 minutes before Charles was due to arrive in Winchester to unveil a statue. It comes days after the Queen marked her Platinum Jubilee by expressing her sincere wish that the Duchess of Cornwall would be Queen Camilla at Charles's side when he became king. The Duchess of Cornwall, who has tested negative, revealed during solo engagements on Thursday that Charles, who is self-isolating, is finding the situation a bit tiresome. Camilla had accompanied Charles to the British Museum on Wednesday evening where they met scores of people at a reception to celebrate the work of the British Asian Trust.